The most expensive cars in the world are so much more than transportation. These rolling art pieces encapsulate the priorities of the 1%, and in that universe, flamboyance and swagger take precedence over practicality and efficiency. Lifestyle criticisms aside, these are truly mind-boggling machines, and this is our list of some of the most expensive cars in the world. But before we jump into number 1, be sure that you have subscribed and hit the bell icon to keep yourself informed with amazing videos. With that said, let's jump into our incredible list. 2020 Aston Martin Valkyrie. $3 million. If you'd like to drive the highly anticipated 2020 Aston Martin Valkyrie, better get in line early enough, as only 150 models of this supercar will ever be produced, and each of them has already been spoken for. The Red Bull Racing Formula One team meticulously designed this car, so it would be the fastest legal street-worthy car in the world. The Valkyrie rides incredibly low to the ground and boasts the same innovative engine recovery system used by Formula One drivers during the race. With a powertrain that generates 1160 tons of horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque, the Valkyrie boasts whip-fast acceleration, and at speeds of 402 km per hour or 250 miles per hour, that can rocket passengers around the city. Thoughtful details such as exterior camera feeds instead of mirrors and an info LCD screen in the steering wheel allow the driver to feel transported into a high-end car from the future. Pagani Huayra BC Roadster. $3.5 million. Only 40 have been produced. The Pagani Huayra BC Roadster is optimized to be the lightest of its kind. Comprised of carbon fiber and a rare carbon titanium blend, this car is engineered for speed. Inside the car you'll find museum-grade cutaways and exposed metal parts, showcasing the artisanal quality of the Huayra's inner workings. Marvel at the vehicle's intense acceleration and power while reclining in buttery leather seats outfitted and molded specifically for optimum comfort, driving around under the Italian sun at a top speed of 230 miles per hour. Bugatti Veyron Mansory Vivere. $3.5 million. The Bugatti Veyron is one of the cars that brought supercars into the 21st century. When it was first introduced in 2005, it was the most powerful car in the entire world. Boasting 1,500 tons of horsepower and the rarity of a tiny 270 car release, the Veyron is sought after by car collectors around the globe. When German car customization studio Mansory came across the Veyron, they decided to work with Bugatti to make an even more polished, stunning iteration of the seminal supercar. By outfitting the Veyron in Mansory's classic white carbon fiber weave, a completely redesigned hood, and one-of-a-kind fully forged wheels, the Bugatti Veyron became the Bugatti Veyron Mansory Vivere. A true work of automobile art. With its striking matte white, glossy black exterior and lush, decadently comfortable inside. Lamborghini Sian. $3.6 million. Sian is Lamborghini's most bold and innovative efforts yet, with a hybrid system that uses lithium-ion supercapacitors to its advantage, making a hybrid that doesn't compromise weight for immense power. Drivers can expect 819 horsepower, 2.8 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour, and a top speed of over 220 miles per hour. And with design inspiration coming from the Countach, even at a glance, the Sian is unmistakably iconic. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. $5 million. There is carbon fiber, and then there is diamond weave carbon fiber. This luxury material coats every inch of the outside of the CCXR Trevita. From the double carbon fiber rear wing to a detachable hard top, this car is optimized for performance, as well as its head-turning highway potential. With an acceleration of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds, a top speed of 250 miles per hour, and high-end details such as carbon ceramic brakes, this car goes a class above supercar and is generally termed a hypercar. Its game-changing horsepower of 1,018 tons and 796 pound-feet of torque makes this car a thrilling, heart-pumping ride. Bugatti Divo. $6 million. As if Bugatti's offerings weren't serious enough, the Divo is just about as serious as any of their cars have ever gotten. While most Bugattis are known for being cars that reach incredible speed in a straight line, the Bugatti Divo is meant to dominate in the corners as well. And with an elongated, more aerodynamic body, increased downforce, and 1.6 gs of lateral acceleration, that's exactly what it does. With Bugatti always being at the forefront of performance, we had no clue that things could take a turn for the better. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. $8 million. Veneno Roadster has an electronically controlled all-wheel drive system with rear mechanical self-locking differential. With a 6.5-liter aspirated V12 engine and a top speed of 355 km/h. The Hulk has no roof, instead, it has a strong rollover bar for optimum safety. With a maximum output of 750 horsepower, the Veneno Roadster accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h in just 2.9 seconds, and top speed stands at 355 km/h. The Lamborghini Veneno Roadster is driven by a 12-cylinder engine with a displacement of 6.5 liters and is equipped with the extremely fast-shifting ISR transmission with 5 modes, permanent all-wheel drive and a racing chassis with pushrod suspension and horizontal spring damper units. Mercedes-Maybach Exelero. $8 million. With sleek lines and a rounded, slim silhouette which feels like a sophisticated rendition of an animated billionaire's car, the Exelero is a specific version of Mercedes-Benz Maybach, which was commissioned by Goodyear, specifically to display their tires to their best extent. The high-end materials used to outfit the car both inside and out make it as comfortable and beautiful as can it be. And its larger size makes it a viable passenger car with real capacity for life. The result is a car that looks good, feels good, and still an incredible powerhouse. Under the hood, you'll find a twin-turbo V12 engine which can produce 690 tons of horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque. With that power, you'll be going everywhere, and you'll be going there fast. Bugatti Centodieci. $9 million. It's clear to see a lot of thought has gone into Bugatti's Centodieci model. The car pays homage to the Bugatti EB110 and is a celebration of the Bugatti Marque's 110th birthday. The Centodieci weighs 20 kilograms less than the Chiron and has an 8,000cc quad-turbocharged W16 engine, rated at 1,578 horsepower. Production of the Centodieci will be limited to 10 units priced at €8 million each. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. $13 million. The much-revered Rolls-Royce makes its entry at 4th spot thanks to the swanky Sweptail. The car is the result of inspiration from a special patron's admiration of his favorite cars of the early 20th century, as well as many classic and modern yachts. Apparently, it took nearly 5 years for the car manufacturer to deliver the bespoke design to a repeat client. Sweptail's owner initially put in the order for his unique car in 2013. Inspired by Rolls-Royce classics from the 1920s, its sweeping lines remind of luxury cars of the 30s. Svelte tapering, an elegantly falling waist trail, the flowing roofline and a distinctive swept tail are the distinctive features of Sweptail. With an abundance of polished Macassar ebony and open-pore Paldau for a dark and light interior color scheme, this Rolls has, in place of backseats, an expansive length of wood called a passerelle, with an illuminated glass lip and a hat shelf, where the keenest of observers will find the only place on the car that bears its name, Sweptail. However, that's not all. The center console houses a push-button mechanism that deploys a chilled bottle of vintage champagne from the year of the owner's birth and 2 crystal flutes, perfectly positioned for occupants to pick up. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. $17 million. The Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta is the 3rd most expensive car in the world. It adds on to the already incredible legacy of the Pagani Zonda and features a rather unique look. The rear wheels are partially covered by carbon fiber, the windshield is smaller than usual, and the car itself is roofless. The Barchetta peaks at 789 bhp with a top speed of 221 miles per hour. It is the fastest and most powerful Zonda model ever produced. It's safe to say this car is a thing of beauty. Although this is the 3rd most expensive car on this list, it still has a ridiculous price tag of $17 million. Bugatti Voiture Noire. $19 million. Bugatti takes home the trophy for the most expensive cars in the world. Making its debut a year ago at the Geneva International Motor Show, the one-of-a-kind Voiture Noire is priced at $19 million. The name of the car translates to the black car. The new Voiture Noire packs 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-foot of torque that propels it from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. It has a quad-turbo W16 engine with a top speed of 261 miles per hour. The Voiture Noire pays homage to the Art Deco design of the Type 57 SC Atlantic, one of the most coveted classic cars in the world. The latter was designed in 1934 by Jean Bugatti, the eldest son of the company founder Ettore Bugatti. Only 4 Type 57 SC Atlantic were made. 3 are accounted for, while the 4th one, which was lost in World War II, would be valued at well over $100 million if found today. 1963, Ferrari 250 GT0. The most expensive car in the world of all time. Only 36 of these cars were made between 1962 and 1963. This specific car not only won the 1964 Tour de France, but placed 4th in Le Mans, the other iconic motor race. It's road legal, with a top speed of 174 miles per hour, and it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.1 seconds. Still, after all these years later, it's a faster acceleration than most of the roller coasters. In 2018, this vehicle, also known as the Holy Grail of Ferraris, changed hands for a rumored and record-breaking $70 million. Owning it gives its owner an entrance to a secret club of 250 GT0 owners who meet for luxurious events in chic locales across the globe.